But I see you're willing to give advice on replays. We are a team from South Africa, but for some reason we are in a constant deep mentally and mechanically. Will you be able to review this replay? Good. Also, I think I checked the replay. I think you guys were playing the Radiant because you guys were 5 stacked here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of going for the player perspective, well, I'll make a player perspective a little bit, but I'll start from the free camera and telling a little bit of everyone in your game. Stock starting on looks fine. 2 Slipper Facility, 1 Self Tangle, healing self. He's doing this to rush his Venus' Puma Shield by the side shop, so I agree with his first item build. Shaker. He just smoked to tip it to the middle and put on a ward here. That's good. Good. I wish he didn't save this 180 gold. I don't know why he did. But there were other things he could have bought, like mango or just anything, right? Or healing self. Healing self seems good. Healing self. Shadowfin. Somebody really has to pull Tangle to him. Earth Spread. The Doom is the offlane. With the boots, okay. Morphling top. Robic is a support. Stone Spread middle. Pug offlane. And Clockwork is supporting. Okay. Alright. Looks like a fun game. Okay. It's gonna be 2-1-2 for the Radiant side. Sending the range grip here like this looks good. Looks really good. But why didn't Shaker block Fissure? So let me go back. Did he Fissure at least once? Yeah. So why didn't if I were playing Shaker, why didn't this guy take Fissure here and use his Fissure to block the creep? That way he's delaying a lot of time. I really thought this was basic for anyone, just really for anyone who's been playing Dota for a long enough time. I think players like to do this a lot. They just naturally just do this. So Clockwork, I think this guy. So you didn't block. Shaker did not if make an effort to block. Whereas this guy did really good job in sending the range grip first. But this guy was doing this. Clockwork was doing this. Now there's no blocking this good. They were maybe blocking or not, but this is the main problem. Shaker did not Fissure to block. But Clockwork, by doing this, what's happening is, wait. Okay, Storm is jungling. Oh my god, okay. Storm was jungler. And it Pug is mid. Oh wow, this game. Okay. But now, what you guys did, by having this guy, this is Clockwork is an offlane now. Clock is offlane, but he's now getting the experience way too easily. And this should not happen. This should never happen. And if you're playing against Clockwork, you sort of have to anticipate him doing the same thing to block a quick waves at level 1 or at minimum 0. That's what a lot of players do. And if this guy is planning to play Shaker again, you guys have to tell him to start blocking the creep waves at minimum 0. That helps a lot. That really helps a lot. What that does is instead of when the first wave had arrived, you guys were fighting here, but instead you guys will end up fighting here. So that which will make Clockwork much more threatening to come closer to you guys, because if this guy were to rotate, or even just with one good feature, Clockwork might die. So it's making the enemy offlaner generally much more difficult to contest in the last setting and taking experience. Now I think Clockwork is getting really fat. As an offlaner, he shouldn't be having this much fun in this time around. He's having this lane is really easy for Clock. Shadowfin died to the middle. And this guy is playing way too passive. So Earth Spread is kind of guy. He could have even here's what I'm gonna tell you. So you guys started for 2-1-2, but seriously start thinking about going to the trial lane bottom. When you're playing a team game where you are 5 stacked, I'll tell you, if you are playing a Dota at the finest level, almost always tri lane bottom is needed. It really is needed. the supports can start to roam after giving the slug the entire complete free farm for at least first 2 to 3 minutes. What it does is it makes the slug, it gives him really much better time in farming. And by staying at the tri bottom with the dual support, if you guys do things right with the Shaker plus this guy, what they do is they will zone the shit out of Clockwork. If you guys did enough job in blocking, then you guys might have really good time in zoning him out. And instead of him staying at level 2 by now, Clockwork should have been, he's now almost hitting level 3, and he's even roaming really well, taking it in the bounty run. Instead, what would happen is this guy was level 1 forever. So by doing that, by slightly making an adjustment from this guy, if he had stayed here, this guy was level 1, very likely. This guy was level 1, and they have a Storm jungle. Their offlane staying at level 1, and Storm staying at level 2, and this guy is going to farm really slow. You guys are already at high advantage. As long as Shadowfin does not fit in the middle, you guys are, by running the tri and bottom, is a really big advantage. But I don't understand why this guy is doing. This guy is just seriously, Earth Spirit is really good roamer, even at level 1. But as soon as he hit level 2, he's just seriously thinking about buying TP here and come here or come middle, make some pressure to here, and he should have known that. Just thinking that Storm was missing. Storm is not in the map. Storm has been missing for 2 minutes. He should have known that this guy was jungling. Then there's a chance for him to roam around the map, and then just find Storm and kill him. But this guy is not doing anything. So this guy is another problem in your team. He's not thinking anything.
Stupendous.
So he's like, I'm just gonna stay with the Doom. Like, yeah, do this. I'm gonna fight him, contest him. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And Movlane killed him. So if you are playing Earth Spirit and you're staying in the lane, in the same lane to farm, I really don't think that works. That is not how this hero is working. This guy is a roamer. What roamers do is they smoke gank to kill mid, or if they cannot kill, they at least put pressure on the middle, and they can by roaming, by holding or prevent him, because this guy has really good right clicker. This guy's really good right clicker. He can even contest any bounty run at any time, very well. But this guy's not doing his job. I really believe that. So that was bad. I really don't think, even though Slug, I really don't think Slug can solo the Clockwork. And look at his level around this time. This guy is level 5, he has phase boots, he even have 1 healing self. Slug is level 3, and Shaker is level 3. So from this, you got you two staying at level 3. What that means is Shaker has been staying in the same lane forever. Shaker has been staying in the same lane forever, and has been splitting down his sprint with the Slug. So this is where you guys are already. I have a feeling that you guys are going to lose the game heavily, because if you think about this, you guys were outnumbering in terms of laning. This was 1 versus 1, so this is purely skill versus skill, where Earth Spirit is not making any rotation. Well, this is really 1 versus 1 matchup, but it's 2 versus 2 here, and it's 2 versus 1. But you guys are heavily losing to the Clockwork because you gave him little too much space from level 1. So seriously, this guy must learn how to rotate. If he had even started from the bottom, this game would have been entirely different. I really certainly believe that Clockwork might be level around. He might be even similar to level 1 or level 2, and Clockwork might have died like twice or 3 times if he were playing aggressively. So don't ever. I don't recommend you guys to do this again. 2-1-2 is a bad idea, especially when Slug is on your side. Slug is the kind of guy who cannot fight early. Slug really cannot fight early. He needs a lot of protection from your support. So don't do this again. This was really bad, and you guys are losing the laning stage very heavily. This is really bad. Now Clockwork is gonna be uncontrollable, and what's gonna happen is this guy will end up making a lot of space to the Storm. Storm's jungle is horrible. This is horrible. The moment that I saw that this guy was jungling, I really thought Puck was offlane and Storm was mid. So I really thought it was gonna be Puck plus Clockwork here, but instead Storm is jungling. But now this is gonna pay off, because you guys are now kind of panicking that, oh, we're fighting top and we keep losing. We keep losing just one by one. He just died again, and even at bottom, I don't understand what's happening, but this guy is like level 6 and we're level 3 and level 4. because Striker has done nothing. This guy, all the entire game, he has done nothing but staying right next to the Clockwork. This was good feature, but now, even though this was an amazing feature, Clockwork is now able to do this because he is really fat. I really don't agree with the Clockwork decision to dive in like that, but he's kind of crazy. But he's doing this because he's fat and he's much stronger and he has much farmer than you guys. And you guys did this. He didn't really do anything, but you guys let him farm this much. So this was really bad. He might even die. Yeah, that was really okay. I don't understand why I sucked him. I really don't understand. So when I said Clockwork was being little, because I knew that it was gonna be kind of hard for him to kill Slug. Is dive on the tower. What I would anticipate happening was Shaker getting closer to Clockwork in an effort to sort of block the guy, but Shaker got stunned once for the first thing, and Slug got stunned again. He lived, so he was gonna survive, right? Slug was gonna survive. But what he did was just turn around and come back, and sort of panicking. So I don't understand why Slug came back. So this was Slug just playing bad. This was a Slug playing bad. He is a bad player. So this cannot be fixed in terms of short term. It's not gonna get fixed right away. Slug was just playing bad, and he should realize that this was a really bad mistake, and he can play better next time by not making the same mistake. So there was really no reason for him to go back to run back to Clockwork like that. That didn't make sense to him. Okay. 0-8. This is a huge advantage to the Dire team. Storm is now farming. He's even low. He's been jungling for since minute 0, but he's only level 4. So this guy is really slow farmer. But I do not see you guys becoming strong enough to kill the Clockwork and make a decision to invade into the jungle. This guy doesn't even fucking care about what's happening in the entire map. Storm has been Mia. Mia means AFK. Well, Mia means disappeared from everyone. So Storm has not been seen to any one of you guys since the beginning. So this is where you guys are now starting to suspect that it's time to smoke gank. Maybe you guys just realized this, Storm was missing, but yeah, you guys didn't find him. This was really bad. And again, Warwick was a guy who decided to rotate. So this is exactly what should have happened. Even at level 1, Shaker should have stayed in the middle to put some pressure to the Puck. What that does is you don't have to kill Puck. If you're playing Earth Spirit, you don't even have to kill Puck. It's actually really hard to kill anyone at level 1. But you should have stayed in the middle, try to make some pressure to the Puck, giving Shadowfin some kind of much better time in farming, because Puck is not going to hesitate in engaging into the laning. Puck should be worried about by just standing like here. Earth Spirit by standing right here. Puck should be annoyed. Puck is annoyed. What if he comes in? So you're making this guy much harder more the time. But this guy was actually this was the first time he ever rotated the lane. Around minute 7. This was the first time he ever did. So this guy is not a good roamer. He has to learn how to roam, or how to play as a support, how to make impacts in the game. This guy does not know how to play. And now Slug is again left solo. Slug is not last hitting. He only has 25 last hit and is hitting minute 8. Slug has 24 last hit. This is like Slug playing off lane. Having 25 last hit around minute 8 is like almost the equivalent amount of farm as when someone is playing off lane. He's staying at level 5 and this guy is level 8. So Slug should have been level 8 and Clockwork should have been level 5 if you guys did things right in punishing and purging the off laner. But now like Clockwork is now, I'm so fat that I'm so confident. I think everything is working. Thank God I'm doing this. I'm godlike. Yeah, this guy gained a lot of confidence now. He's got a lot of confidence. Not because he's a player, he's a genius player, but you guys let him farm this much. So Dota is a farm game. This is a matter of who farms faster, who farms much more efficiently, who farms much more smartly. When someone has this amount of farm and you're playing Slug, no matter how good you are, even though you're Eternal Envy or just any other finest Miracle, any pro player, you cannot do shit. You're staying at level 8, level 9, and you're at level 5 Slug with this amount of farm. You cannot win the game. You cannot flip this. This is a huge advantage. So now that you guys have been doing a lot of things wrong, so many things wrong in the early game, you guys are behind and you guys deserve to be behind, and this will continue unless you guys make significant change to your game plan or win a really good team fight by playing good or by the enemy playing bad. That is the only thing you guys can expect. You have to be lucky and just wait for something to happen and make the enemy team to make some mistakes, but it is very unlikely, right? And by all means, you will not become a better player by expecting the enemy team to make mistakes. Shout out in warming. So again, everything has been he's been warming, this has been syndrome is warming, and Morphling is now completely free farm. Completely free farming top, because Doom is not gonna be an issue. This guy cannot kill him, even though he's cast Doom, it's not gonna die. Storm, you guys should be worried about Storm. Storm does now hit level 6. Does not even look bad now. This even looks decent. Storm is gonna AFK from the jungle, and he's gonna come back around minute 20 with the Orchid, and that's it. It sounds really stupid, but you guys are listening to Storm jungle Storm. So yeah, you guys have a lot to work on. A lot. I don't think you guys can kill him. You guys cannot kill him. Yeah. And again, two cores are farming at the same lane. Stock and Shadowfin. I don't understand what you guys two are doing. At least one of you should go jungle and try to split the farm. Yeah. One person has to go to jungle. And let me just give you a small tip to Shadowfin if you're a mid player looking to play better. What Shadowfin can do, this is really basic mindset Shadowfin. So there are many tricks to play better as a mid laner, but for the sake of this game, because I'm like kind of commentary, I'm doing kind of commentary. What Shadowfin can do is he can go for the Ring of Aquila early, and really start spam your rage every time you can, and clear the wave right away. Push the lane with the Ring of Aquila, and then come back to the lane, farm the jungle creep, and then come back to lane. Just to repeat that. Push the lane with the rage, which will give you enough time to jungle. And then by the time you kill them, and by the time you come back here, there's gonna be another wave. Push it with the rage again. Don't care about Puck. Puck is kind of guy who's really hard to deal with early game if you're playing Shadowfin. And if Puck is a better player than you, he's gonna fucking kick your ass. So that's what you can do. By doing that, by nuking down the waves and going into the jungle, Shadowfin can at least focus on farming. I think this can be a really good advice, judging from you guys' level. From the level of gameplay, I think that's what you guys can do to become a better player. Let's start doing that. Morphling is now really fat. Morphling is now really strong, so it's unstoppable. Okay, let's look at Flock. It's only level 7. It's minute 12. It's on level 7. Suck is sitting right here. Suck. So Storm has been AFK jungling, and it's level 8, and Suck is level 7. So this is not just due to stock support. This is not happening just because Suck is bad or just one player is bad. Entire team is having some kind of problems. You guys should work as a team to fix this. Shaker should not have stayed in the bottom that long. He could have done many other jobs. If he thinks this guy is this kind of guy who doesn't listen and just play solo, what Shaker should have done is just pull the jump cam every time he can and some experience, and just he should have done his best to zone out the clockwork, but I don't think this guy ever did. So getting clockwork easy level 2 was a big mistake. Do you guys see how if you guys are seeing it through, then you guys will become a better player next game? That was a big mistake. Okay, this was an amazing gank. I think if Stock lives, that spread Echo Slam to save Stock, but still very nice. So Shaker did a good job in there. At least you guys killed him. I'm doing a lot of gold from killing Clockwork. Very good. This guy should be the person. If anyone, I think, if I have to pick anyone who has to make the most efforts in making changes to his game, it should be Earth Spirit. He should have rotated much earlier. with the wise rotation from him, the game might have been changed much, by a lot. Seriously, the game would have been totally different by this guy knowing what to do. Okay, let's go for the Shadow Blade. Yes, Blink Dagger. Doom is going for the Aghanim's up there, which I don't really agree. I don't agree with the Aghanim's up there. Shadow Blade. 2 Shadow Blade. Okay. So here's thing. Here's what I want you guys to do. It is good. It is good that you guys are playing the game at the same time, and I hope you guys are enjoying playing Dota together. It's really the most fun of Dota is when you guys are playing as the same team with your friends and people you know. So it's good that you guys are having fun, but start if you are looking to be a much better player and much more competitive player as Dota player. What you can do is you should play more solo rank games much more seriously and get a little obsessed about having high solo MMR. I understand that everyone in the Reddit or everyone just in general is like, MMR is just a number, MMR is nothing. No, you guys are entirely wrong. MMR tells a lot about yourself. It's really, it's not everything, but it is something, and it's a lot about yourself. And MMR is a number that strictly represents your skill. It means a lot. So if I have to predict your MMR, I really think Earthshaker, Earth Spirit is around 1k or 2k. It's either that or this guy. If this guy is 3k or 4k, this is probably the first time he's playing the hero, or he doesn't know how to play. But judging from this play, I think this guy is like 1k, 2k. Same thing goes for the Shaker. I think Shaker is like around 2.8k, 3k. And Doom is about the same. Doom is 3k. And I have no idea how good Shadowfin were, because I was not watching how he plays in the mid lane, but there was really nothing much Slug can do. There really was nothing much Slug can do when supports are not supporting him in the early game, because Slug is very weak. He needs protection from you. He really does. So play more solo rank games and come back to you as a team. I want all of you to play at least 1 solo rank games per day, and then get up and just start individually. As you get better individually, you'll become a better team. You'll become a better team worker when you're playing as a team in captaincy mode. So, yeah, that's what I would suggest you guys to do. Now that Storm has been farming AFK jungling, he is gonna get Orchid around minute 20, and he's gonna destroy you. Storm is going to destroy all of you, and to me this is kind of shocking that you guys never managed to find a way to punish him jungling. This is really bad. Losing to jungle Storm Spirit, it really doesn't happen. It rarely happens in pop games. So I want you guys to know that you guys played this game very bad, and thank God that you sent me this replay. You can become much better player by deeply analyzing this by yourself later. So of course I want you guys to watch this video, but I want you guys also watch this replay by yourself. Every one of you, if you guys are planning to play more together, if you guys are thinking of winning games, watch this replay together and start commenting each other. It is fully fine to point out their mistakes really politely. Don't just tell them, oh, you play fucking bad, but try to be logical and try to find a way how things could have done better. That will make you much better as a team. Okay, very nice echo sum there. Very good. Good job, Shaker. Good job. Okay, and now the king is here. Clockwork, so fast with the Midas. He got the Midas. Wow. Got doomed. But this was really bad mistake by the Clockwork that he just engaged in after he witnessed Puck dying. So that was really bad sent by Clockwork. So looking at this, I think the game is now totally winnable. The enemy team is making the really horrible mistakes. The score is 9-17. If you guys are winning, if you guys can win just one big team fight, the score is gonna be 14-17, right? And that evens out, that plays out, and that really balances the game, and you guys will flip this game. But the problem is Storm Spirit now has Orchid. I don't understand why he got the Ring of Oculus. This is kind of funny to me. So I really can tell that this game everyone is kind of having a little fun, and at least 1 or 2 are new to Dota, quite new to Dota. This is wrong. He's not gonna do anything with the Ring of Color. Don't get this at him. Okay. So I'm not gonna bother watch this game much more further. I think I mentioned a lot that you guys can fix many things in the early game. If you fix those things and apply it in the right way, I guarantee that no matter how good you play or how bad you play in the late and mid game, you will end up killing the enemies much more time, because you will end up getting much more fatter by having all the advantage. But I think I really want to stay until the end just to see what happens. Okay, died. Let me skip a little. 13-19. Shadow Plate was up there. Okay. So even though Storm was a guy who farmed a lot, from the fact that he got the Ring of Color right away, and now that he's rushing Boston after, Storm is not even a good player. So Storm did really good job in well, he didn't do a good job. You guys didn't punish him, but yeah, this is one game in more game. This is one game in more game. Especially, yeah. Storm is not doing a good job at all. I don't think Storm knows how to play Israel. You guys can definitely flip this at this time. Okay. Wolfling. As Lincoln's and it's going for the E-plate. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys will end up losing. Okay. Yeah, you guys lost. Okay. So at this point, this is where like I'm being like, I really don't care about who wins or who loses. You guys can become much better players by taking advices that I mentioned throughout this video. Okay. I'm going to end it right here. I really did not think that it was worthy watching the video any more further. And don't get arguments there. If you're playing Doom, and individual advice to him, this guy was playing against Morphling, who was likely to get the Lincoln Sphere. Morphling is very likely to get Lincoln Sphere, right? If Doom wants to be much more effective, he should think about getting item like Motivators or Force Staff to break the Lincolns. Well, Doom has a skill. Doom can easily use a skill and break the Lincolns, but I really don't think Russian Dog Hunter was the right item for Doom. Aghanim is good, it's really good, but there were many other. I really think there were many other choices for this guy to get. I think still Doom was the best player in this game. When Doom made a rotation to the bottom to kill the Clockwork ones, that was a really big kill. So, and he has A7 too. 1174 1807. So the reason why Slug got Manta Style, I think this is because they had a lot of silence. I mean, Puck has a lot of silence, and Storm has Orchid. So I think Slug was worried about getting silenced. So Manta was right. I agree with the Manta. Manta is good. So Slug do get Manta Style when he's playing against Night Stalker or Puck, but he could have gotten BKB instead. BKB solves everything. BKB is now even better than Manta Style because BKB becomes it grants him magic immunity, and Puck is all about dumping down the magic damage, right? So BKB would have been much better choice than Manta Style. Okay, what else? Shadowfin, whatever. I think I liked it. And Shaker not having the Blink Dagger was kind of shocking to me. So Shaker should find a way to be a little more greedy. As a team, I would suggest you guys to make this guy play number 5 support. This guy should be playing number 5 support, and you or Mr. Mern should be playing number 4. If you are planning to play more Shaker, get the Blink Dagger no matter what. Play more greedy. Don't buy the words. We don't do this. Don't do this at all. Get the wards. Don't get the wards. Let this guy get the wards, and you should have gotten blink dagger. Even around minute, if you fucked up the game, you should have gotten the blink dagger around minute 25, at least. If you did well, you will get the blink dagger around minute 18, 20. But if you had a bad game, you'll get blink dagger around minute 25, 26. But that's totally fine. But this game, your issue, the Shaker's issue was he had no blink dagger, and Shaker with or without blink dagger is a lot. It's a lot of difference. I think Shadowfin did his best overall, but the bottom lane was totally destroyed by Clockwork solo lane. So this guy was owning you guys in the bottom, and Slack lost. Shaker got fucked up, and in the top lane, Ursabe didn't do anything. He didn't do that. He didn't do nothing. He didn't contribute anything to the game. 1-8-12. He didn't really do anything. Doom was much better off doing solo. If this guy was a guy who wanted to lane, Doom could have just ditched him. Doom could have just let this guy do solo lane and come and go AFK in jungle, go AFK farm in jungle. I think that was another choice that you guys could have done. So by all means, I really don't think the squad, the Dire team were a group of good players. Storm was really stupid. This guy's really stupid players, but you guys gave them all the confidence and all the economic advantage to win this game. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.